Welcome to Hatha. One sec. I always do that. I leave the sound check on, and then I have to like hear my voice on like echo, and it's not going to happen. There's no way I can concentrate on what I'm going to say. So, as I said, welcome to Hatha. This is Allison. She's our lovely model. We all have had the very individual and unique experience on this planet. One of the things included in my individual and unique experience is that I've had a lot, and I mean a lot, of physical injury. A whole lot. Like I've like re-sprained this right ankle. I think I'm at like 5 or 6 times now. And I just like randomly like twisted it the other day. And I've also had like multiple different low back issues and throughout my whole life, maybe because I started playing sports so young. I don't know what it is. But when I first started getting injured, I mean, at a younger age in my teenage years, I always had like a lot of resistance to it. I'd be like, no, I'm injured again. I can't do the things I love. And it was like this like intense like battle in my heart space. And there was so much resistance and it was so much more emotional than it needed to be. And it was pretty crazy actually. And now I see very clearly that all of my physical injuries have led me to become a much better yoga teacher, a better asana teacher, much more compassionate with other people and their physical pain, and just a deeper understanding of what others are going through when they do have either repetitive injuries or, you know, one-off injuries. And I think that goes for everything that the mind labels as negative, like heartbreak too. If you've had your heart broken over and over again, you kind of know what that process looks like. And when someone else is going through it, you know exactly what it is they need or what you can provide. And so that's today's intention, is to look at the happenings in your life, maybe some of them reoccurring, that your mind labels as negative, and see the light in them. See like, whoa, that actually led me to understand this. That actually helped me to relate to others in this or that way. It's really important to do that because it takes you out of your victim story and into an understanding that all parts of life have their lessons. That's today's intention. Breath work. Let's do it. I just want to do 2 rounds of Bhastrika with arms this morning just to like get things going. If you're in San Diego, it's a cloudy day, so it'll feel good to get the prana flowing. Bhastrika's forceful inhales and exhales in and out of the nose. With arms, as you inhale, the belly expands, the arms go up high, fingers spread wide. And as you exhale, fist down to the hips, belly button snaps towards the spine. So real time, it looks and sounds like this. Okay? We'll do 2 rounds of that. If you're newer to this style of breathing, just go slow. Close your eyes. Bring your shoulders above the hips and then lengthen your spine by rooting through the sits bones and reaching the crown high. Breathe. If it feels safe and comfortable for you to bring to mind one recurring instance in your life that has taught you so much, continues to teach you so much. Maybe you bring that to mind now with a sense of honor, a sense of gratitude. Take a deep inhale through the nose and an open mouth exhale. Bhastrika with arms. Begin. Good. Remember, you don't have to match our pace. You can kind of find a pace that works for you. This style of breathing is like your pranic cup of coffee. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, Complete exhale. Empty out, 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 out. Relax your fists. Hold empty and just feel the body. Take a deep inhale, fill up, belly first. Then rib cage expands in all four directions. Then the chest lifts. And then hold to the top. No bandhas, no throat lock. Just hold here and feel the body light. Almost kind of feel an inch above the skin. Controlled exhale through both nostrils. When you complete that exhale, go straight into the second round. Know that there is intensity and intention to the arms, the same way that there is intensity and intention to the breath. You got this. Push your limit a bit. Nice. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2. Complete exhale. Empty out, 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 out. Relax the fists. Hold empty. Preparing for your full inhale retention. Inhale, fill up. Low belly first. Rib cage expands. Chest lifts. And then hold the top. Let's engage our bandhas this time. Tuck the chin into the chest. Shift the volume of your breath down to your samana region between your nipple line and your belly button. And then if you'd like to play with a mula bandha practice, squeeze your pelvic floor muscles in and then up. We're just going to hold here for about 30 seconds. Dive inward. Go beyond the superficial experience of the mind. Last 10. Good. Relax the pelvic floor. Release the chin from the chest. Controlled exhale through both nostrils. Really good breath control. Now lengthen the spine and set a rhythm to your breath. Yeah, if you like to breathe with Ujjayi, you can constrict the back of the throat. If you're tuning in and you want to practice to my playlist, you can reach over and start the first song of the playlist now. Blink your eyes open. Bring your right shin in front of your left so that both shins are parallel to the top edge of the mat. If you're very flexible in your body, you can go ahead and bring the right shin on top of the left. Walk your hands in front of the shins, lengthen up and out of the low back. So you want to feel the pelvic bowl tilt forward like a cow back. And then walk your hands all the way forward. Especially if your ankles are very flexible and easily bend, make sure your feet are flexed. Breathe all the way down into your low belly. Every inhale, finding a little more length in the arms, the side bodies. Every exhale, finding a little more depth and openness in the hips. For me, what first attracted me to yoga was just how uncomfortable I felt in every class. There are moments where you're muscularly engaging and you feel that kind of discomfort. There are moments where you're diving like deep into flexibility you never knew you had. And then beyond that, there are like the random outbursts of emotion. teaching myself, training myself to be present in all of these different circumstances began to reveal life to me as one big, beautiful lesson. Slowly walk your hands back towards your shins. Extend your right leg out to the side so the bottom of the left foot presses into the inner edge of the right thigh. Flex your right foot, inhale both arms high. Rotate towards the right leg and bow forward, Janu Sirsasana. Flex the right foot, lift the chest up, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Press the outer edge of the left knee down. Breathe into the belly of the right hamstring. It's just an hour of your life. In this hour, I'm asking you to shy away from nothing. Whatever it is that comes up in your field of awareness, look it dead in the eye. You can even say to yourself, I choose to be present with this because this landed in my path for a reason. Inhale, rise up, reach both arms high. Exhale, scoop the backs of both knees up, bring the shins to parallel to the ground. Squeeze your inner thighs. Point or flex your feet. Either one's fine. Engage the low belly, lift the chest up. Inhale, reach both arms forward. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. If this is a little too much for you first thing in the morning, you can bring the toes down, or you can bring your left hand to the outside of the right thigh. Full expression, look over the back shoulder. Keep the breath steady and full. Inhale up through center, both arms high. Exhale, separate the feet hip width distant apart, root them down. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale, plant your palms behind you, fingertips point towards your low back. Press through hands and feet, and inhale, lift your hips up. Root through the center of the heels, fan the toes out. Engage the low belly, lift the heart higher. Breathe through the fronts of your shoulders, lengthen both sides of the neck. If it feels really good, you could drop the head down and back. Good. Take another big inhale here through the front body. Exhale slowly, lower the hips back down. Let's take it over to the other side. Left shin in front of right. For most people, this is how you're going to want to do it. Both shins parallel to the mat, top edge of the mat. For a little more flexible people, left shin on top of right. Listen to your body. Don't force anything. Walk your hands forward, lengthen up and out of the low back. If you have a hard time doing that, you can always sit up on a pillow. And then exhale, walk your hands forward. Relax the head and neck. One of my favorite quotes, and I always remind myself of it, is there are no ordinary moments. It's by Dan Millman. Another way to explain that is every single moment in your life is extraordinary, extraordinary. Each breath can bring you pleasure and release. Each sensation can lead to the expansion of consciousness, a closer relationship with consciousness. So why are we flying through each of these moments? Steady breaths all the way into the low belly, low back, outer hips. If you find yourself wanting to be anywhere other but here and now, anywhere other than here and now, know that that's the mind. Consciousness finds its home in the here and now. On an inhale, slowly roll up, walking the hands back. And then exhale, extend the left leg out to the side. Flex your left foot, press right foot into left inner thigh. Inhale, reach both arms high. Exhale, rotate towards the left leg and bow over it, Janu Sirsasana. Use your first inhale in the shape to lift the chest up, lengthen the spine, and then exhale, fold deeper. This is not yin. I know if you're having a slow morning, you might kind of want to relax into it, but please do engage your lower body. Press the outer edge of the right knee down. Press the back of the left knee down, flexing those toes. And find the tiniest little micro movements in your spine and in your upper body with every round of breath. So attentive that you can witness the way the posture unfolds from breath to breath. You even notice the mind and its judgments, what it decides it does or doesn't like about the present moment. Inhale, rise up, reach both arms high. Exhale, scoop the backs of the knees up, Navasana, boat pose, second round. Squeeze the inner thighs, pointer, flex the feet, roll the shoulder blades down and back. Inhale, reach the arms forward. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Pull the right hip back, option to bring the toes down. Option to grab a left outer knee with right hand. Full expression, look over the back shoulder. That'll kind of help you deepen the twist as well. Breathe. Belly button pulls towards the spine. Chest lifts on your inhales. Twist deepens on your exhales. Doing good. Another exhale here. Inhale up through center, both arms high, straighten the legs, even if it's just for a moment. Exhale, core control, land the heels down. Point the toes, inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, plant your palms behind you, just like we did before. Fingertips point towards your low back. Press through hands and heels. Inhale, lift your hips up. Roll your shoulder blades down and back. Purvottanasana. Internal rotation of your inner thighs. Stretch the tops of the feet, reaching the toes down towards the ground. Squeeze your glutes to neutralize the pelvis. Engage the low belly. Lift the heart higher. So good. Take another big inhale through the front body. Exhale, bring the hips back down. Cross at your ankles, roll over the shins, come into a tabletop shape. Bring your shoulders directly above your wrists and your hips above your knees. And then flex your right foot up towards the ceiling. Right knee is bent. Inhale, belly drops, gaze lifts, look over the tip of the nose. Exhale, right knee to nose, round through the back body, tuck the chin. Inhale, right foot flexes up, belly drops. Exhale, right knee to nose, round through the back body. And again. Exhale, right knee to nose. Inhale, your right leg straight back, spine neutral. Exhale, swing the right leg out to the right. Press the pinky edge side of the right foot up towards the ceiling or sky or whatever you got going on above you. Feel the right glute engage. Take an inhale. Exhale, land the right foot down. Turn your left knee out, left toes in. One-legged child's pose. Sit your hips back, arms in extension. Option to stay right here. Option to walk both hands up and over to the right, lengthening the left side body. Sometimes it's nice to spend the first quarter of Hatha on the floor, you know? Breathe, sending the hips back, softening the low back on your exhales, finding expansion through the side bodies, if you're in the side bend, particularly the left side body, with every inhale. If you're in the side bend, walk your hands back through center. Everybody shift forward to a tabletop shape with the right leg out to the side. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, swing it back. Tuck your left toes and lift your left knee on an inhale. And then exhale, right knee to nose, tiger pose. Shift the shoulders forward, pull the right knee in, press down into the fingertips. Feel the low belly engaged. Press in the ball of the left foot. Feel strength through the arms, strength through the core. Inhale, right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot through to a low lunge. Rotate your left heel down for a warrior two stance. Bring the right arm to the inside of the right knee, and then inhale your left arm high, extended side angle. If it feels kind of like you're kind of rounding forward and you want some more space for your side bodies, your low back, pop up to your right forearm. Scoop the right sit bone underneath. Roll the left shoulder blade down and back. Extend through the left arm and then look up those fingertips. Press through the pinky edge side of the left foot. Steady breaths. Inhale, rise up to three-pointed star. Turn both feet to parallel. Bring the palms to meet. Squeeze your inner thighs. Lengthen the arms high. On an exhale, bend your elbows. Bring your thumbs to the back of your neck, maybe even the upper back. Inhale, reach the elbows high. Lift the heart up. Exhale, squeeze your glutes and lean your head back. Find the length and the lift in the chest all the way down from the rootedness of the feet. Good. Inhale, re-extend the arms. Turn the left toes slightly out. Exhale, side lunge. Bend your left knee. Come as low as you can in the hips. Don't take skandasana. I just want side lunge. So left knee points in the direction of the left toes. Send your hips back and your heart forward. Dip low in the hips. Feel the left quadricep active and engaged. Press through the pinky edge side of the right foot. Breathe. Core control. Take an inhale here. Exhale, shift your weight into your right foot. Rotate forward, hands down to frame the right foot. Left toes are tucked. Root through the left palm. Inhale your right arm high. Try and keep your left hip lifted rather than dipping it down. Press through the right heel to pull the right hip back. And then twist at your mid-spine, reaching the right arm high. This is how you're going to target the right outer hip. Breathe. Deep inhale across the chest. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, step your left foot forward. Halfway lift. Fingertips up the shins. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, bow forward, Uttanasana. And just chill out here for a few rounds of breath. It's really nice to relax in our first forward fold. Maybe bending the knees, taking some kind of bind you really like. You could shake your head yes and no to relax, release a little tension. Bring all of your awareness into your left foot. Feel rooted through the left foot. On an inhale, rise up, arms high. Top of the inhale, right knee bends up to hips height. Ekapada. Flex the right foot, drop the hip so it's level with the left, and if you'd like more intensity, extend the right leg. That's up to you. Really do what feels best in your body today. Don't let the mind call the shots. Take an inhale here. Exhale, standing figure four, right ankle onto left thigh, bend your left knee and bring your prayer palms to your heart. Now, if you'd like to focus on balancing, you can. You can stay here, bring your forearms to your shin. What I'm going to offer up to as a variation is bringing the hands down to the ground and then walking the hands up and over to the left, pulling the right hip back, kind of like nuzzling your nose or your forehead towards the right big toe. And just breathe here. Remember, if you can't quite touch the ground, you can always bring blocks or soup cans or whatever you got at home underneath your hands, bringing the ground up to you. If you're in that side bend, walk your hands back to center. Press down through the left foot. Inhale, rise up. Ekapada Tadasana. Option to kick the right heel forward. Exhale, right foot down, fold all the way forward. Prayer palms through your midline. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, tuck round and curl. Lift your heels, bend your knees. Press the palms down, tuck the chin. If you can get the palms flat, get them flat. Press them down and breathe into your upper back. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, Navasana, land the bum back. Scoop the backs and knees up, boat pose. Bring your prayer palms to your heart. If you want more intensity, extend the legs. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, right elbow to the right. Dip it. Inhale, center. Exhale, left elbow to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Right. Inhale, center. Left. Inhale, center, full expression, whatever that looks like for you. Exhale, cross at the ankles, step the knees back to a tabletop shape. Now flex the bottom of the left foot up towards the ceiling. Left glute squeezes, belly drops. Take an inhale, lift the gaze over the tip of the nose. Exhale, knee to nose, round through the back body, tuck the chin. Inhale, flex the left foot up, belly drops, lift up. Exhale, round, draw it in. And again, inhale, front body opens. Exhale, back body rounds. Hold here. Use your inhale to tuck the right toes, lift the right knee. Yes, pull the left knee in. Now shift your shoulders forward into a tiger pose. Shift your shoulders forward. Press off the ball of the right foot. All of your weight should be in your fingertips. Pull the left knee in. Pull the left heel in. Breathe. Feel the front body engaged. If your low belly engaged, your low back is going to release. So know that even something that feels like a struggle is creating openness in a different area of your body, a different area of your life. Inhale your left leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, core control, step the left foot through to a low lunge. Good. Warrior two stance, rotate the right heel down. Bring your left arm to the inside of the left knee and then inhale your right arm high. Uttita Parshva Konasana. If this is too much for you, pop up left forearm onto left thigh. If you have that arm extended to the inside of the knee, press the knee into the arm into the knee, and use that leverage to open up the right side of the chest. You're doing great. Just breathe. When we're opening up our hips, we're opening up the biggest joint in our body. You can imagine the kind of stuff we store in there. So keep the breath flowing deeply, and allow for release. Know that sometimes negative emotions moving through is a beautiful thing in our practice. Inhale, rise up, three-pointed star. Turn the feet to parallel. Bring the palms to meet. Squeeze your inner thighs up and in. Lift your chest up. And this time, exhale, bend your elbows out like cactus arms. Basically like you're taking a wide-legged Anuvatasana. Spread the fingers wide. Keep your glutes and low belly engaged to safely back bend. You got it. Elbows reach. Center of the palms open. And then inhale, re-extend the arms. Exhale, turn the right toes out slightly, prayer palms to heart, side lunge. Bend your right knee, other right out. Bend your right knee, send the hips down and back. Lean the chest forward. Get as low as you can while keeping the pinky edge side of your left foot rooted. Encourage the hips back slightly so your weight is in your right heel, and breathe. Keep pulling the belly button up and in. I know when we dip the chest forward, we can kind of forget about that engagement. Feel the power and strength in your right leg. Take an inhale here. Exhale, shift forward, core control to a low lunge. Tuck your left toe, tuck your right toes, bend the left knee, root through the right palm. Inhale your left arm high. Lift your right hip so it's level with your left. Engage the low belly. Shoulders away from the ears. Squeeze your left knee in towards your right shoulder so you can actually feel something in the left hip. All of your pose, each moment with full intention, whether the mind decides it likes it or not, whatever box it throws it in. This is the path of the yogi, embracing all of it open-heartedly, knowing that there's some sort of truth embedded in it. On an exhale, left palm down. Inhale, step the right foot forward, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, bow forward, Uttanasana. Take a round of breath here, really feeling out the sensation in the right foot, pressing the right foot down. On an inhale, rise up, both arms high, left knee bends up to hips height. Flex the left foot, option to kick your left leg forward. Knit the inner edges of your ribcage towards each other. Reach the arms. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, standing figure four, Ekapadattanasana, prayer palms to heart, left ankle to right thigh. Know that you can stay right here or even bring forearms to shin. If you want to try that side body stretch out, bring your hands to the ground. And then walk the hands up and over to the right and pull the left hip back. Relaxing the head and neck. You can always use something underneath the hands, blocks, books, whatever. Connect to breath. Choose to take that deep dive. Impatience is simply rushing through the now. So if you experience impatience, just know, I feel you. That's a feeling that moves through often for me. Just remember that everything you're seeking, everything you think you'll find in the next moment, all of it is embedded into the here and now. It's just a matter of finding it. A matter of focusing with intensity. If you're in that side bend, walk your hands back through center. And then inhale, rise up. One-legged Tadasana. Just for that moment. Exhale, left foot down, fold all the way forward. Prayer palms to the midline. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips up. The shins are to Uttanasana. Exhale, tuck, round, and curl. Lift your heels. Bend your knees to full flexion. Breathe into the upper back. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, land the bum back. Scoop the backs and knees up. Boat pose, Navasana. Roll the shoulder blades down and back. You can keep your hands at the backs of the legs or turn the palms face up. Take an inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, Ardha Navasana. Extend the legs, shoulder blades hover. Inhale, rise up, full Navasana. Exhale, lower. Keep the shoulder blades lifted. Inhale, full Navasana. Exhale, lower. I think we could do 2 more times. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, cross at the ankles, roll over the shins. Come into a tabletop. I think it's going to feel even better this time around. Inhale, your left leg back. Exhale, swing the left leg out to the side. Inhale, lift that left heel up. Press the pinky edge side of the left foot up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, land the left foot down. Turn the right knee out. One-legged child's pose. Sit your hips back and extend your arms forward. If you want the side body stretch, walk both hands up and over to the left, relaxing your forehead down. Feel the way that breath moves through this shape in particular. As I begin to discover a deeper relationship with breath, I understand that I have a certain style of breathing with every human emotion I experience, with every physical activity I'm engaging in. To be conscious of your breath is to be conscious of your life. If you are in the side bend, walk your hands back to center. Inhale, shift forward to a tabletop-like shape. Exhale, simply just bring your left knee down. Tuck your toes under. Send your hips up and back. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. I don't think we've even really chilled here yet, so let's take a chill pill and feel it. Spread the fingers wide. External rotation of the shoulders. Lengthen the spine by sending the crown and the tailbone in opposite directions. And lengthen the legs by sending the heels down towards the ground and visualizing the upper bones of the legs, the lower bones of the legs, lengthening. Creating a sense of anchoring, stability. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, step the right foot through, low lunge. Warrior 2 stance, windmill the arms up and open, Virabhadrasana 2. Go all the way to your edge. Drop the left hip slightly, scoop the right sit bone under, reach the arms out, and gaze over your right middle finger. Sometimes what I like to do is actually pull the fingers back and press the wrist forward to get a stretch through the arms. If that feels good for you, try that variation out. Inhale, 3-pointed star. Turn the feet to parallel, bring the palms to meet. Zip the inner thighs up and in. This time, interlace all 10 fingers. Bend your elbows, bring your palms to the back of your head. Squeeze your glutes, inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, lean your head back and breathe into that wide open chest. Inhale, re-extend the arms, palms meet. Exhale, turn the left toes out, full skandasana. Bend your left knee to full flexion if you can, and then turn the right toes up. It's okay if your left heel lifts. If you have a lot of the wobbles, you can bring the hands down to the ground. If you feel pretty solid here, you can keep your prayer palms at heart, or you can interlace all 10 fingers and turn the palms face up, pressing the palms up, arms straight. If this pose is way too much for you, you can take a second round of side lunge, which we did earlier. Breathe. Those of you with arms in extension, bring prayer palms to heart. Take an inhale here. Exhale, stay low in your hips. Rotate all the way into a low lunge at the top of the mat. Hands frame the right foot, tuck the left toes. If you are tighter in your hips, drop your left shin down. Root down through your left palm. Inhale your right arm high. Exhale, fallen warrior. Rotate to the pinky edge sides of both feet and reach the right arm back. Really flex your right foot so you're not sickling at the ankle. Feel the stretch in the hips. Good. From here, keep the positioning of the legs as they are. Simply lift your hips and reach the right arm alongside the right ear. Yeah, but stay on the pinky edge sides of both feet. Yes, breathe through the right outer hip, right side body. Flex both feet. Fullness of breath. Try to roll that right shoulder blade down and back. Yeah. Take a big inhale. Exhale back to a low lunge. Tuck the left toes, hands down to frame the right foot. Inhale, step your left foot forward. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, bow forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise up, one-legged Tadasana. Arms high, right knee bends up to hips high. If you're newer to yoga, and this is where I want you to stay, okay? Just play with your balance here. If you'd like to try a little more advanced standing half lotus, you can grab hold of your right ankle, bring right heel to left hip crease, and then from the hip, rotate down. So you're rotating at the hip to point the knee down. If this is enough for you, stay right here. You can bring one hand to heart center. If you can press right foot into left thigh into right foot, you can bring the other hand to heart center. If you've been doing yoga for a while, you have pretty open hips, you can bow forward over your legs as is, bringing the hands down to the ground. This is going to be a pretty intense hip and hamstring stretch, so please take it easy and do what's best for you. Just the same way our asana practice builds upon itself, we slowly warm up the body for the next more intense posture. Life is the same way. Everything that has happened to us in our past has led us up to this moment, has given us strength for this moment. So show up to it. You're ready. Otherwise, it wouldn't be here right in front of you. Those of you who are folded forward, engage the core to rise. Think boat pose. Inhale, everybody. Ekapada Tadasana, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, right foot down, fold all the way forward. Prayer palms through the midline. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips up the shins, lengthen. Exhale, tuck, round, and curl. Lift your heels, bend your knees, round through the back body, and breathe. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, land the bum back. Scoop the backs of the knees up. Inhale, boat pose. Exhale, Ardha Navasana. Extend the legs. Reach the arms up and overhead. Breathe here. Breathe here. Press the low back down. Feel your core engaged. 3 more rounds of breath. You got it. If I'm talking while doing it, you can breathe while doing it. Inhale, boat pose, rise up. Exhale, cross at the ankles, tabletop to downward facing dog. Good, guys. Really good. Let's take a few rounds of breath here, settling in. And that's what we need to do, when something happens in life that shocks us or puts us a little outside of our comfort zone. It's very important to just check in with center and breathe. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, core control. Step the left foot forward. Low lunge. Warrior 2 stance. Rotate the right heel down. Inhale, open up. Virabhadrasana 2. Low in the hips. Press with the pinky edge side of the right foot. Drop the right hip down. Extend the arms out. And then option to pull your fingers back towards your face to just get a little stretch in the biceps, the arms. Even though the majority of your weight is kind of shifted into the front leg, remember to engage the back leg. Keeping your awareness on both sides of the body, even if one feels dominant. Can you be loving with yourself here? Can you be patient, compassionate? Even if the mind has a little something to say about being here for an extra round of breath. Inhale, 3-pointed star. Turn the feet to parallel, bring the palms to meet, interlace all 10 fingers. Exhale, bring your hands to the back of your head, and then actually drop your chin to your chest this time. Gravity pulls the elbows down. Keep the legs active. If you want to stay at center, you can. If you want to tilt the chin over to the right, breathing in the back left side of the neck, go for it. If you have the chin tilted over to the right, balancing out sides, tilt it over to the left. Back to center. Inhale, extend both arms, neck back in neutral. Exhale, turn the right toes out, bend the right knee, Skandasana. Come all the way down to full flexion and then flex the left toes up towards the ceiling. You can stay here or even have the hands on the ground. If you want more intensity, interlace all 10. Turn your palms face up. Lifting the hips just like a quarter of an inch higher than you want to. So you can, and maybe even engage Mula Bandha, lift the pelvic floor. And then feel the breath flow. Those of you with the arms in extension, take another inhale. Exhale, anchors the prayer palms into the heart space. Deep inhale here. Exhale, hips low, shift all the way to the front of the mat, low lunge. Hands frame the left foot, tuck the right toes. Root through the right palm, inhale your left arm high. Option to drop the back shin for more support. Exhale, rotate to the pinky edge sides of both feet. Outer edge of the back shin if you're down on the shin. Reach the left arm back, feel the stretch in the left outer hip. Breathe all the way down into your low belly. Whenever I'm stretching the hips, I like to picture that I'm filling the pelvic bowl with breath. So your feet stay exactly as they are. Simply lift your hips and then send your left arm alongside your left ear. Roll the right shoulder under, the left shoulder open, and breathe. Pressing your right palm down and forward. Good, another big inhale. Exhale, low lunge, left palm down, tuck the right toes under. Inhale, step your right foot forward, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, bow forward. Root down through the right foot, inhale, rise up. Ekaparatrasana, left knee bends up to hips height. This is our last standing pose. Option to stay here, option to grab your left heel, deliver it to the right hip crease, and then rotate from the hip, pointing the knee down. You might stay here holding the foot. You might press foot into thigh, thigh into foot, bring your prayer palms to heart. Staying here is perfect. If you want a deeper hip stretch, bow over that left leg. You can always bend the right knee to get your hands down there and then work towards straightening the leg once your hands are on the ground. Support yourself with breath. So good. Those of you who are folded forward, engage the core. Slowly rise. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, arms high. Exhale, left foot down, fold all the way forward. Prayer palms through the midline. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, tuck, round, and curl. Lift your heels, bend the knees, breathe into your upper back. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bring one hand behind you and simply land your bum back. Feet are hip width distant apart, rooted on the mat. Turn your palms face up and slowly roll down to your back body. Now we got to just do one more core series, right? That's kind of what the pattern's been looking like. So reach the arms forward and lift the shoulder blades off the mat. And I want you to reach the right arm past the right toes. Try to reach it past the right toes. Inhale. Exhale, left arm past the left toes. Inhale, right arm. Exhale, left arm. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. One more. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale to center. Both arms are reaching. Lift a little higher. Exhale, relax everything down. Setu Bandhasana. Press down through your feet and inhale, lift your hips up. Roll the shoulder blades down and back. Feel the front body open. Heels root, toes fan out, glutes squeeze. Lift the chest up towards the chin and allow that constriction at the back of your throat to highlight your breath. Exhale, lower your hips down. I'm going to give two options for a hip opener here. If you're a little tighter in your hips, you're going to bring right ankle onto left thigh. You can stay right here or interlace your fingers at the back of the left knee for supine figure 4. If you're a little more open in the hips, you're going to cross the right leg over the left entirely, kind of like you're sitting with your legs crossed. Pull the knees in towards the chest and grab the outsides of the shins, ankles, or maybe even the feet. Just make sure the back of the head is down and the shoulders are rooted. You can always press the feet in opposite directions to deepen the stretch as well. For supine cow face pose. Think about relaxing your back body, all the points along the back touching the ground, relaxing them into the earth. Release the grip of the legs, however you have them bound. Uncross them, bring the feet to the wide edges of the mat, and then just sway the knees side to side. Other side, feet hip width distant apart. If you took the supine figure 4, left ankle to the right thigh, pull the right knee in. If you took supine cow face, cross the left leg over the right, pull both knees in and grab outer edges of shins, ankles, or feet. Sometimes one side is a little different than the other, so respect that. And flow with what's presented to you in this moment, on this side, in this slightly different circumstance. We don't have to force old patterns onto the present moment. In fact, I know for myself, there are many things that have happened in my life over and over again, and it simply amazes me the change in my reaction to the same circumstance. However, your legs are bound, release them, unravel them, and take your feet to the wide edges of the mat. And again, just sway the knees side to side. Come back to center, pull both knees into the chest, flip the shins upward, flex the bottom of the feet up towards the ceiling. Grab the inner edges of the ankles. If you're more flexible, you can grab the outer edges of the feet. First, pull the knees down to either side of the torso and make sure the sacrum is rooted, the back of the rib cage, and the base of the skull are rooted. And then you can sway side to side if you want. Ananda Balasana. Happy baby, or more directly translated, blissful baby. Gather both knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Bring your forehead to meet your knees. And before you squeeze, take a deep inhale. Fill your lungs up. And then hold the top and squeeze the body tight. Squeeze the toes, the arms, the legs, the face, everything in. Hold yourself tight. Squeeze. Exhale, release. Open. Into Shavasana. Roll the shoulder blades down and back, and some of us need to give ourselves permission to relax. So if you know you're one of those people, give that little whisper of permission to yourself. And remember that there's lessons, there's learnings embedded in all of it. The doing, the non-doing, the good, the bad, the dark, the light. This practice teaches us to soften our hold on our judgments and opinions and see the divine in all of it. awareness to your breath. Contemplate for a moment how many breaths you've already taken in this lifetime. How many of them were conscious and how many of them were unconscious? Be gentle with yourself, but as often as you remember to, bring consciousness to breath. Whether you're on or off the mat. Bring some movements back into your body. And then some bigger movements. Aware of how the breath shifts, how the mind shifts as you bring movement back. And when you're ready, inhale to a full body stretch. Reach through the toes, through the fingers. Big inhale. And then exhale. Bring the knees in towards your belly and roll to your right side in a fetal position. Grateful for all of the themes threaded throughout your life. That have truly brought you to a closer understanding of who you are. Why you're here. And what you're meant to do here. Press up into a seat. Anjali Mudra, prayer palms at the center of the chest. Let's close with an Om all together. Take a deep inhale to Om. Namaste. The beautiful thing is we all have different struggles, right? So we can all teach each other a little something about this or that. It's about being open-minded and open-hearted to the lessons. Thanks for tuning in, guys.